My name is Damian Place, and I am one of 4 band directors with the Marching Dutch. We start with that rehearsal, the first rehearsal in June, and we just try to get everybody to come together and get an idea as to what the expectation is.
And then once marching band camp hits in August, we are pedal to the metal. We are learning all the marching basics. We're digging into the music. We're starting to put feet with music.
And that's hard. That's a lot of work. It's a lot of hours. Hot sun, all the things that the weather brings.
And it doesn't have to be perfect at this point. It's not supposed to be, but it helps to eliminate a lot of stress going into the school year. It's nice to know that, okay, we've got this. We can do this. This is going to work.
A typical rehearsal for the Marching Dutch would start with our alternative movement warm-up, where we start learning dance moves and doing our routine with that. Then that transitions into a marching warm-up where we're just getting our feet together.
And then not long after, then we're into refining the show, cleaning the show. That's my favorite time of the year, when we finally have finished that learning process of putting it all on the field.
I think that the most challenging part of marching band is different every year. You never know what challenges are going to come your way. Some years the most challenging part of marching band is the weather. If you have a spell of rain that lasts for 2 weeks, you get in a lot of trouble.
During band camp early in the summer, you're just thinking, oh, those competitions are still so far out, we don't have to put in any work right now. But knowing every single moment that you have to get better is an opportunity you need to take. And then once we get to the end of the season, we've performed our last performance and that show is kind of done for the year. You just think back and then you realize how you could have almost even done better if you didn't take a day off, if you didn't not try hard during one rep, you gave it your all.
Convincing people they can accomplish more than they think they can is really hard. And so since that expectation has already been established, that has allowed us to just continue to further the cause, so to speak.
The Marching Dutch is successful because the demanding of excellence, and that is the continued culture throughout all of these years. And that's one of the first things you learn when you get here, and that we're told about by the band directors, is that this program has been successful for X number of years.
And a tradition of excellence has been established over the course of 50 years.
Think of the people that have come before you. This is who you represent. Pella knows you as its band. You are the Pella Marching Dutch, and with that comes responsibility.
Every person is giving their part and they're taking ownership of this activity. It wouldn't be what it is if everyone on board didn't want to make this program the best it could be.
I chose to work in Pella because the tradition of excellence brought me here. It's a complete program. It's not just about the Marching Dutch. The concert bands, the jazz bands are also really, really strong. Kind of all the things that you would hope for in a program are here, and it was just a great community for our family.
To me, the most rewarding part of marching band is seeing all the effort and the work that the kids pour into the season at the beginning, when they're learning drill, when they're filling out their dot books, when they're supporting each other and sometimes even pushing each other to work harder. But the best part is when we get to the end of the season and all of that hard work finally pays off and they get to see the fruits of all their labor throughout the season, and we get to have some really meaningful special performances in front of large crowds. That to me is the most rewarding part.
think my favorite memory has to be the year that we were marching at Ankeny. They're facing backfield and it just started to downpour. And I thought they're gonna turn around and it's gonna be awful. They turned around and it was magical. They finished the show like on fire and brought the house down. We ruined so much equipment, but it was worth it.
Tell about your favorite memory with the marching Dutch.
Yes.
Obviously, I have for you is
I am. Oh.
My name is